You know what sucks? Winter. It's the worst time of the year. I like every season equally, since it is hard to decide which one is my favorite, but damn does winter have dozens of negative qualities. All the holiday cheer and festivities have fizzled out and now there is 3 cold, desolate months to get through. Hell, sometimes the first half of April is very chilly and wintry. Usually spring doesn't kick in until late April or early May in the Northeast. I've seen a few instances where it has snowed as late as early May. I always thought that joke of just wait 5 minutes for the weather to change was exclusive to New England, but apparently every part of the US has their own version of it, such as the Midwest. During January, February, and March, there's usually nothing going on and nothing to do, other than go to work or sit inside all day twiddling with your thumbs. Sure, you could layer up, but nobody wants to go through that just to get fresh air or exercise, unless you have a gym membership. It's just so painfully slow, dull, and boring. The days during winter are incredibly short and you only have so many hours of sunlight before the sun sets around 5 PM, and you yearn for the days back when the sun set well after 8 PM. Depending on what your latitude is, most of the holidays during the winter suck. Valentine's Day exists to be an insult to everyone on Earth that is single or going through relationship problems. President's Day is uneventful and sometimes you don't even get time and a half for working that day. And last but certainly least, the start of daylight savings because you lose an hour of sleep. Now the most infamous surprise winter has to offer: snow. The snow is joyful and fun before you are an adult, playing in the white powder and making snowmen and snow forts. I'd go above and beyond trying to make the best snow fort possible. I'd make a huge snow pile and then tunnel inside. Kids these days wouldn't understand. But anyway, as an adult you have to dig your vehicle out from a giant white blanket of snow and also shovel out your paths and driveway. If you shovel snow, you have to take it easy since you can even give yourself a heart attack in the worst case scenario. You may be at a higher risk of a heart attack or cardiac arrest after shoveling heavy snow for extended periods of time, since overexerting yourself places extra stress on your heart. So make sure to take plenty of breaks and shovel small piles of snow one by one. If you are driving out in whiteout conditions or on slick roads, your life is on the line, especially on highways. It's no laughing matter, and every winter we see these gigantic car pileups. Not just that, freezing rain and sleet can also be an obstacle in your routine, turning your daily commute or a calm drive into a deadly road to your grave. And if you actually happen to be looking forward to snow one winter for whatever reason, sometimes it just rains the entire season. I remember last winter in 2023, every day it was sunny, the temperature would be in the 20s and 30s, but whenever there was a chance of precipitation, the temperature would suddenly rise to the 40s and 50s, which is infuriating. If you don't carry around gloves with you at all times during the winter, your hands will become numb in a matter of seconds. What I hate most about winter has to be the wind chill factor. Gotta love when you're walking outdoors and that absolutely arctic, frigid, bone-chilling wind blows towards your face full force. If you live somewhere that gets in the negative temperatures during the winter like Maine, North Dakota, or Alaska, you are in even more danger because of the risk of hypothermia and frostbite if you are outdoors for extended periods of time. Another note is that house fires are common during the winter season because decrepit or out-of-code heating systems, furnaces, or boilers can set fires. And not to mention frayed wiring from holiday decoration lights that were left out after Christmas. If you have a space heater, make sure to keep it away from bedding, furniture, and clothing and do not plug them into extension cords. Also, winter storms and blizzards can knock down power lines and transformers, triggering terrifyingly large fires. I'll take the hottest summer day over winter anytime, because at least during the summer you can go for a swim to cool yourself off or turn on the AC. Not to mention where I live, it doesn't get terribly hot during the summer, reaching 95 degrees on the worst days, and usually around 80 to 85 degrees average. The summer nights here are beautiful at a comfortable and relaxing temperature in the high 60s or low 70s. Winter can be shitty at times, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. One of the best things about winter is that there are basically no bugs or insects to harass you outside. No wasps, hornets, yellow jackets, ants, stink bugs, moths, mosquitoes, gnats, flies, or horseflies. However, only one bug may be a threat to you, that being ticks. Yes, certain ticks stick around year-round in pretty much every environment in the US, preying on the next victim's blood. Another plus of the winter season is winter sports such as skiing, snowboarding, and sledding. I used to go snowboarding when I was a kid, but nowadays it is not on my budget and the nearest mountain or ski resort is over 100 miles away. The third upside to winter is that if you still attend school or college, snow days. If the weather becomes too brutal, they cancel or delay school. Unless your district has virtual learning days, in that case it sucks to be you. The overall atmosphere in winter, more specifically after the holiday season, is very depressing. There is no vegetation except for the dead, yellowish-brown grass, the sky is usually cloudy with a bleak gray tint, and you can't go outside for extended periods of time. The darkness lasts longer than the daylight, and it is bitterly cold. I envy you people that live in the southern hemisphere down under. It's summer for you guys. I bet you're all laughing at us right now. And that is why winter sucks. Also expect me to make a video at the start of spring explaining why the spring season sucks.